Okay, today we're going to make a woven piece of art. So we're going to weave two pictures together to make a new picture. So in your kit, you've got a picture that's been cut into 1-inch strips, and we left a little bit uncut on the side. That's going to make it easier for you to work with. And then you have another picture, which is very similar to the first one, but the colors have been changed a little bit. And that has been cut into 1-inch strips, and they're not left on the side. So the first thing you're going to want to do is match up the strips from the cut one in order. They might have gotten a little messed up in your kit. There should be 5 total. Just match them up in order so it looks like a flower. And then we're gonna kind of slide that aside for right now. And I'm gonna put a little bit of tape. I'm using masking tape. You could also use Scotch tape. Down the side, this little white side here, of this picture. And I'm keeping it on the white side because sometimes when you pull it up, it pulls up a little bit of the picture otherwise, and we don't want to do that. And then when we're done, we're going to cut off that white side anyhow. So take the strip on the far left side of your picture that's been cut up into many pieces, and we're going to weave it in. So it goes over, under, and then you're going to slide it all the way over. And you're going to take the next one and you're going to go under, over, and under, and slide it all the way to the edge. And you want to kind of try to match them up on the top and the bottom. And then you're going to again do the opposite. So over, under, and slide. And sometimes they won't match up just exactly, but that's okay. It'll still make beautiful art. Just kind of try to keep them straight and all the way over if you can. Then this one's going to go under, over, and slide it as far as you can. And then you're going to go over, under, and you're going to have a little bit of extra left on the edge, and that's all right. We can trim that off. So you can leave it like this if you want to play with the weaving a little bit more, or if you'd like to make a piece of art, we're going to tape it. So I'm going to kind of gently flip it over, leaving that masking tape there, and then I'm going to use some Scotch tape to tape down some of the pieces. So that's why you're going to slide it as tight as you can over, and you're going to put some tape on the back side to hold them in place. And then you can flip it back, gently remove the masking tape from the side. And you can see on the front here that these parts, these little top parts that aren't woven in, are a little bit loose. You can leave them like that, or you can glue them down with a glue stick. I'm going to get some glue and scissors, and we will finish our project off. Okay, so I've got a glue stick. You could also use liquid glue if you have it, and some scissors. Any sort of scissors that can cut paper will work. They can be child scissors, they can be adult scissors. And I'm going to cut off this white part here. Alright, and then I've got a little bit of extra edge here, so I'm going to flip it over. It's going to be easier for me to line up. A little bit there. And then if you want, there's a little bit extra at the top. I'm going to cut that off too. You could use a paper cutter if you want it super straight, but most people probably don't have a paper cutter at home, so I'm just using scissors. And then I'm going to tape down these extra little tabs on the front so it lays flat. I got a little bit of glue on the edge, but that's okay because this glue, even though it looks purple, it dries clear. And you have your completed art. kind of a mosaic sort of pattern or a basket weave. You've done some weaving. You can frame it if you want. You can tack it up to your, if you've got a board in your room, or tape it on your wall, or maybe if you're old enough and lucky enough to have a locker at school, you can put it in your locker.